Hello, guys. I hope you are doing great. This is going to be a pick a card reading for the next time you see the person on your mind. There are three piles in front of you. You are going to choose your pile. I already pulled some cards, but I have no idea what the cards are yet. It is going to be revealed to both of us at the same time. This is pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. When you are ready to choose your pile, you can go to the timestamp and check out your reading for the next time you see your specific person. We are going to go into pile number one. Hello, pile number one. Welcome. I hope you are doing great. We are going to reveal your cards and see what happens the next time you see your specific person. Let's check out your first card. You have Clock, the Golden Mirror, Cupid's Arrow, and Mask coming out first. Okay. So what I am gathering from this so far is the next time you see your person, it's going to feel like divine timing. It's going to feel like, it's going to feel like divine timing. It's going to feel like this is like the universe is on your side. I feel like you look really freaking good that night or that day. I do actually feel like it is more so towards nighttime where you're seeing this person, like the sun is starting to set, the sun is going down, you're seeing them, and I definitely feel like they're shocked. Like, you look amazing, you smell amazing, and you're just like, wow, like this is the perfect time for this person to see you, because you feel so in your element. You're so in love with yourself when you look in the mirror, and you're just like, oh my god, yes, there's no way that they're going to be able to resist you. That is how you'll feel the night or the day that you see this person. Okay, it is approaching you, I feel like, quite soon as well. With the clock here, the clock is running and they're coming in. When it comes to this person, there is a sense of the two of you wearing a little bit of a mask, not revealing how much you actually like each other or how much you like to be in each other's worlds. This to me also feels like there's a surprise invitation or a surprise meeting. It's like you didn't really expect to see them. You got dressed up, but you could have get dressed up for something else, and then they're the one messaging you wanting to invite you somewhere. Or you're going out and then you see them. It's a surprise. Okay, it's like you're not getting ready for them, but you end up seeing them. Okay, that is how I feel like. Okay, let's see. You have Facade. Yes, this person literally wears a mask, but I feel like you too from time to time. Have Pluto, Dark Night of the Soul, Change, and Courage. Okay, now I'm actually getting, there is a little bit of a change of how you and this person see each other. Okay, perhaps like in the past you saw each other on a specific time, like let's say you saw each other past 6 p.m. or you saw each other on the weekends, or you saw each other on there's a difference between how you guys get together this time. It's not like it's been in the past. There's a difference. There's a different energy. Okay, it's not how it's been in the past. Okay, I definitely feel that. This person is a little bit intimidated by you, okay? There's this energy here of this relief. They're seeing you and they're in relief. It's like a weight is lifted from their shoulders and they can breathe. But at the same time, they're still holding this mask of, I don't care that much. Like, oh well, but they're lying, and you can see it. This time you're seeing right through them, because you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're like, there is no way. There's no way that they don't see how hot you are. There's no way that their knees aren't weak. There's just absolutely no way in this world, and you refuse to believe it. I also feel like their mask is slipping when they see you as well. So there's that energy here. Let's get some tarot cards so we can see how that energy unfolds. You have the Six of Wands. Okay, I am certain about the fact that you are going to be seeing this person out in public. Okay, I'm extremely certain about it. You're out in public, you look good, you feel good, yeah, you are good that night. Judgment, divine. It feels like thank you, universe. It literally feels like the universe is on your side when you see this person, because you're like, absolutely. Like, tonight was the perfect night to see them. Today was the perfect day to see them. You just feel like you feel on top of the world. Everything is going perfectly in this setting. It's almost like the scene has been created for you directly by a divine figure that loves you. It feels like it's been orchestrated in your absolute favor, and you're just like, oh my god, the universe loves you. Oh my god, the universe loves you. And you just feel so on top of it. You feel giddy. You feel, oh my god, there's no way they can keep this mask on. There's no way. Okay, here this person is letting go of the mask. They're letting it slip a little bit. Three of Swords. Okay, and the way they're letting it slip is because they're telling you that they missed you. They're telling you that they've been a bit sad. They're telling you that it hasn't been the most fun without you. It hasn't been the most pleasant time without you. Dark night of the soul. This person has been going through the dark night of the soul when it comes to you. You are changing rapidly. Things are changing rapidly, and they don't feel like they have any control over how things are changing. And I feel like this is something that this person speaks to you about. They're starting to open up a little bit, and they're like, you know what? It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun away from you. They haven't been happy. They have been missing you. It has been bothering them. It has been on their mind. It has been something that they've been reflecting on, and they can't seem to let you go. It's like they're telling you these things, and you're just like, wow, the universe is so on your side. You have the Four of Swords here. Ooh, with the Knight of Swords. So now I feel like there's a message that's going to come in, okay? So like a surprise invitation. It's like you're getting invited out with this person. There's definitely going to be communication between the two of you on the phone before this meeting, before this hangout. You have the Star. My dude, when I tell you, you are going to feel on top of the world, you are going to feel like this world has been orchestrated in your freaking favor, because you're going to look at everything unfolding in front of you, and you are literally going to feel like you couldn't have dreamt up a better scene. You couldn't have dreamt up a better encounter. You couldn't have dreamt up a better setting. Everything is going your way, and you're just like, oh my god, you are favored in this universe. That is how you feel. You feel so on top of it, and you're looking at everything, and you're just like, oh well, it makes sense. It makes sense why everything is going your way. This is someone who's actually in and out of your life often, but that part of things is what's changing. This person is not so going to be in and out of your life too much anymore. You have the Knight of Wands in the center of the reading, which is fast communication. I do feel like you and this person are going to remain in communication even after this meeting. And your last card is the Three of Pentacles. There's definitely divine help in this, okay? There's definitely divine help. I have no doubt in my mind that your spirit guides are orchestrating something for you right now behind the scenes. I have no doubt in my mind that something is brewing behind the scenes, that you are going to be like, oh my god, this could literally just be your spirit guides. This can just be some type of higher power that absolutely loves you. It can be nothing else, okay? Wow. So that is going to be your next meeting with this person. This is insanely positive, insanely high vibrational. And yeah, you are going to remain in communication with this person. And with the Knight of Wands being the knight coming towards you, this energy is coming in quite fast as well. Okay, so it's coming in soon. Soon, I'm telling you. Okay, let's go on to pile number 2. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome. Let's see what we have for you the next time you see the specific person on your mind. You have Hammer out first, Mirror, Addiction, Love Call. Okay, so that is your first message. Let's see. Okay. The next time you see this person, I feel like you're first going to have some type of conversation with this person on the phone before you see them. And I feel like even before the communication comes in, you might even be in communication with this person right now. Okay, excuse me, I am back. Okay, so you might be in communication with this person already right now, and there's some type of like mirroring effect between the two of you. If you are not in communication with this person right now, which these cards will reveal more, I definitely feel like it's happening very soon because the hammering is about to start happening. So I feel like if you're not in communication with this person, there's this sense that they're going to start testing you a little bit, hammering a little bit, perhaps viewing a story here and there, perhaps liking a post. Like they're making their presence known in your life before calling, before texting. This person does have an addiction towards you, but with the mirror energy coming out here, I feel like the two of you might have an addiction towards each other, and you both, it's like you challenge each other. You challenge each other. It's almost like a competition, and it's like a repetitive cycle that keeps playing out between the two of you because you trigger each other, you challenge each other, you're like a mirror to one another. Okay, let's get more cards to reveal more. You have hot attraction. Oh my gosh. Okay. Self-worth, expectations, cycles, completion, self-love. Wow. Okay. So this is what I feel like. The attraction between the two of you is undeniable. The two of you feel a insane attraction towards each other. You feel a magnetic pull, magnetic energy towards one another. And that is also why you trigger each other so much, because you have so much tension building up between the two of you. And then at the same time, this to me feels like two people that trigger each other a lot. And then they act out on these triggers, and then they make each other feel like they don't deserve what is happening to them, even though, okay, let me get my thoughts right quickly. Okay, they trigger you, and then you act out on that trigger. You have a trigger response, and then this person is like, I don't deserve that behavior. Okay, you triggered them, they have a trigger response, and then you're like, I don't deserve that behavior. It's like that cycle keeps repeating between the two of you. But what's really cool about it is the cycle is changing. There's a change coming to the cycle, and there is a completion here. It's like the two of you have now figured out each other's triggers. You have literally been figuring each other out, and you still can't stay away from one another. You still can't restrain yourself. You can't keep away from each other because nothing feels as hot. There is not an attraction as fiery as this. It's like you guys burn each other, but you love it. You love it, okay? Now, there is going to be a long phone call between you and this person. That is what I feel like. You and this person are going to actually reveal a lot more over a phone call than you are going to in person. Okay, in person, the in-person meeting between you and this person actually feels collected. It feels calm. It feels like you are presenting yourself almost like, it's almost professional when you guys see each other. It's almost like, yeah, it's professional. It's put together. It's well put together. It's saying all the right things, sitting up straight, being proper, doing the proper thing, pulling out the chair, opening the car door, doing all of these things that are so proper. And it's very professional, proper. I hope that makes sense. But then over the phone, I'm not sure if you guys are calling after, which I feel like that might happen. And then there's more being expressed. There's more being revealed over the phone than there is in person. But let me get more cards so we can get a clear understanding of this. You have the Ace of Wands. You guys are insanely attracted to one another. The chemistry and the chemistry and passion you have for one another, it burns. It literally burns. And that is exactly what both of you want as well. You want this level of chemistry. You want this level of passion. Okay, this is what I feel like how this connection goes. Okay, I feel like there's going to be a very hot moment between the two of you when you see each other again. Okay, you guys might hook up, or the tension to hooking up is going to be there. It is going to be wild. It's almost like the two of you won't be able to keep your hands off of one another. The attraction is there, the chemistry is there, the temptation is there, and it burns the both of you, and you don't know, you can't stay away from each other. You both want each other very badly. You just do it for them and they just do it for you. So in person, it's going to be hot, fiery, and also professional, and like doing everything right, saying everything right. But then I feel like over the phone, you guys have some type of conversation that speaks about, okay, what's next? Like, what are we doing? Like, it's almost like a completely different tone. Like in person, you're flirty, you're perfect. It's like everything is perfect. You're nonchalant. You're the attraction is there, the chemistry. You guys might even hook up. But then over the phone, the tone changes, and it's like, okay, so what are we doing? Like, where are we going with this? What are we doing? Like, is this going anyway? Is there potential in this? Like, it's those type of conversations is being held over the phone rather than in person. That is what I feel like. And I also feel like the chances of the two of you hooking up when you see each other again is really high. Now, you have Hermit, the Four of Wands. Okay. The chariot twice now. You know what this makes me feel? This makes me feel like the both of you have tried to move on, but not everything is boring. It's boring. Other people are boring. The passion isn't there. The chemistry isn't there. And you just do it for each other. There's no other words to say it other than you freaking do it for each other. You just do it for each other like no one else can. And no one else ever will, because it's the two of you. You have this chemical reaction towards each other. Okay. Whew. Okay. So what I feel like is going to happen the next time when the two of you see each other, you might even show up to the same place in two different cars. You might not go towards the same place in the same car, like in the same vehicle. That is what I'm getting. There's two transportation methods here. For some reason that is significant. For others of you, no, I feel okay. That's just significant for some reason, okay? But let's move on. There's a sense here of being alone, of like not really having a plan that night, or like feeling alone, being alone, and then making a plan with one another. Okay, so the two of you might be bored and you're alone and you're doing anything, you don't have a plan, and then you're just like, okay, let's make a plan, let's meet up here or there, let's have a drink, or let's chat, or this. Okay, there is a transformation coming into in the way that the two of you speak towards one another, speak to one another. Okay, that's another thing as well. the question is going to hang on the line here is, do we take this back to your place? Do we take this back to my place? That question is going to hang over in this connection. Okay, that's why it's going to be so hot, so passionate. Like, do we take this back to your place? Do we take this back to my place? Okay, so you have Magician here as well. It's like the two of you are still playing a little. Yeah, you're still playing a little. Okay, it's like the mask hasn't completely been dropped here. Not yet. Okay, but there is a transformation coming in, so that is good. That is good. But the two of you are still playing a little bit. You're still like in person, you still act like everything is fine, everything is chill, but then over the phone, it's more deep. It's more, let's talk about deeper things. Oh my god, you guys, I just got the weirdest. Ain't no way. I definitely feel like there's gonna be something, some type of hookup that happens between you and this person the next time you see each other. Okay, because that was not okay for me to see when I looked at the devil card. That was just not okay. I'm not okay with that image. Okay, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. Good luck. This is very passionate. It's also complicated, but the passion is definitely there. Let's take it to pile number 3. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's see the next time you see the person on your mind. Ooh, engagement ring. Paradise, Axe, not enough. Okay, let's get into this message first. That is confusing. So the first half of the reading, it's like, oh, I understand what's going on here. Okay, you guys are in separation. I feel like you're in separation. You might be feeling very frustrated in this separation. You might feel like, you know what, you want to stop this pattern. You don't want to go through this breakup anymore. You don't want to go through the same cycles of breaking up and making up and breaking up and making up. So you are on a completely different mentality than this person right now, whereas this person is thinking commitment. They're thinking long term. They're thinking they just want to enjoy you. They want to commit to you. What would commitment be like? It's like the two of you are thinking completely different thoughts in this current period. You're thinking about the breakup. They're already thinking about engagement. They're thinking about marriage. They're thinking about committing to you long term. There's a different wavelength of thoughts here. Place yourself where you want. Okay, but this to me feels like one person A is thinking long term. They're thinking engagement, commitment. They're not thinking about the breakup. They're not thinking about the separation. The other person is focused on the separation. Okay, so I definitely feel like when you guys come together the next time, it's like the one person has it in their mind to do with commitment, to do with settling down, and the other person is like, you know what, we got to talk. Like, what the F has this been? Like, we can't keep doing this. We can't keep going through the same cycles. And then the other person is like, they're thinking about just being together and being together long term. Do you understand what I mean? It's like there's a different wavelength here. Okay. You have release, surrender, purge, control tactic, freedom, healing inner child. Okay. So I feel like the next time you two see each other, it's like there's going to be a deep conversation. It's like, but it's not what either of you expect. Okay? More so the person that's thinking about commitment, the person that's thinking about engagement. If that is you, then this conversation is not going to go the way that you expect. If you are the one that's thinking about the separation and also thinking about wanting to release yourself from this constant cycle and just heal, if you are the one that's in your healing period right now, then the person thinking about the engagement is not going to expect how this conversation is going to go. There's a shift in dynamic here. Okay, it's like one person is speaking about the breakup, and then the other person is like, okay, well, I have been thinking about things a lot. I've actually been thinking about commitment. I've been thinking about surrendering and releasing control and just letting things happen. There's a deep conversation happening the next time you see this person. Okay. The Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Star. Seven of Coins. And the Three of Coins. Okay. So I feel like the next time you see each other, it's been a while since you've spoken. It's been a while since you've seen each other. And I actually feel like you're the one that has been healing from the separation. You're the one that's on the completely different wavelength from the union, from the engagement, from the commitment. You're not out here sitting thinking about commitment and thinking about this and that. You're thinking about detaching. You're thinking about moving on. You're thinking about healing your broken heart. You're thinking about gaining freedom from the control that this relationship has over you, and control over you and you not feeling good enough, and you feeling like a lack of confidence due to this relationship. You're more so thinking about releasing, and it's been a while since you've seen this person, or when you see each other, it's a while. Okay. And then at the same time, this person they've been thinking completely different thoughts. They've been thinking engagement. They've been thinking about surrendering control and surrendering their freedom and getting into a relationship, seeing where a relationship would lead between the two of you. Okay. Ten of Swords. Six of Swords. Four of Cups. The Fool. The Emperor. Wow. Okay. So this person is coming towards you calmly. Okay, you guys might go, this is a very calm meeting. It's a very I don't feel like you're dressed up. They're not dressed up. It's very comfortable clothing that you two are wearing. It's like maybe a drive or a meeting up for like McDonald's or something. It's very low-key. It's calm, it's peaceful. It might even be when the weather is a little bit gray outside as well. That's something I'm picking up as well. It's very chill weather, chill environment. And you are, at this point, you're thinking about making a different decision. You're actually thinking about rejecting this person because you feel like you have been accepting this person, you've been accepting the behavior, and it has had some type of control over you the whole time. It's been a cycle that's been replaying. So by the time you and this person get together, you are in your mind like, maybe you need to make a different decision, maybe you need to reject, maybe you need to choose a different path and take this leap of faith towards freedom. They are going to overthink this a lot because it's not what they were expecting. This person is used to being in control. They're the type of person that treats you however they want, but at the same time they're going to come back with commitment eventually and give you what you want eventually. So don't worry about it now. They're the type of person that if you were like, hey, like, I can't do this anymore, this is something that keeps happening over and over again, I can't keep going through the same cycles anymore. And then they might be like, well, I've been thinking about proposing to you. I've actually been thinking about getting engaged. I've been thinking about committing. And then you're like, what? Like, what? Like, you just, I've been texting you 5 days in a row and you haven't said anything, and you've been thinking, what? It's that type of energy where you're like fed up. You're fed up. You just want to heal and you just want to have fun, and this isn't fun. This is what this feels like. You are fully detaching, and it's not sitting well with this person because they are coming in thinking that they're going to give you what you want, but instead there's going to be a blow to their ego and a blow to their heart because they're going to realize that they don't have control over you anymore. There's also something to do with timing here, where there's a delay, where this person messages you or contacts you, like wants to they want you to be the one to make the decisions, but they still want to be in control. It's weird. It's weird, dude. Okay, also there's gonna be some type of delay where this person, wait, you might decide to meet up at like 4 p.m. or something, or 4 p.m. they can come pick you up, but then something happens and then it switches to 6 p.m. or 8 p.m. It's like there's some little delay like that happens as well the next time you see this person. Okay, I feel like from your side, because again, you are truly questioning it. You're truly questioning even going and having this conversation. Wow. Okay, I really hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that this gave you some clarity. Bye, guys.